Hi everyone, welcome back to Spiritual Growth Tarot. I'm Denise and this reading is for Donald John Trump's Thursday, October 29th. Okay, so let me settle in a second. Okay, so his health, his challenges, his emotional body, mental body, the karma that's hanging over him, what he's doing, and his future. Okay. And with the tarot, the health of his body, his challenges, his emotional body, mental body, karma, what he's doing, and his future. All right. Okay, so with the tarot, so with the health of his body being the Ace of Swords, this is confusion, this is chaos, it's a lack of clarity. Straight up there's some clarity, but with him, when I get the Ace of Swords straight up, it's usually about him, with his like choppy, bitey, cutty, words. He's terrible that way. And the swords are about communication. So, but he's this day, I would say he's confused. It's reversed, it's also chaos. But like I said, that lack of clarity. But you know how it goes with him. He always has that need to be right and need to have the last word and need to win. Unless he huffs off in a tantrum like he did with Leslie Stahl of 60 Minutes. Because, he's no match for her. So, on a health level, it can have to do with memory loss. And of course he has those issues. I mean, we know that already. Sometimes it has to do with surgery. Okay, now with the Ten of Swords reversed as his challenge, well, something's not over and he will not be released from it. It's, it's his being two-faced and arrogant. It's his, he has, this card is his sun in Gemini, and he has his sun in Gemini, which I would never say a bad thing about Geminis, but he's a monster of chaos and mental, lying. He's what is it? We're up to like 23,000 lies or so already, something like that. I thought it was more, but last I checked, I was surprised that it was that low. I thought it was like 30. But I guess he's repeating the same lies, so maybe that's why it has dropped down. But anyway, on a health level, this has us in that realm of pulmonary disorders and real weaknesses. On a mental level, even though I'm not up in the mental card yet, but on the mental level, because the swords are, of the communicative and mental realm, that can be, with the Ten of Swords reversed, it can be, failure and ruin. Sometimes it's recovery, though. And other times it's just the end. It's just, it's the end. It's just done. Because the Ace of Swords is reversed, I cannot really say that this is a recovery. Okay, well, let's keep going. So, Ten of Cups reversed for the emotional body. So we don't have the happy family there. He doesn't have a happy family. with any of his children or with Melania. Their relationship is entirely transactional. This is Mars in Pisces. And it just feels to me like divorce, broken home. Honestly, that's what I feel like. It can also be where, because we know that he has this trait within him, where he uses his will and his emotions to get whatever he wants. So this can be him being emotionally manipulative. Now, when it comes to his emotional body, which is the lymphatic system and connective tissue, he needs to make some changes, because there's this complacency that doesn't help. And also a hidden agenda, it can be that as well. I get that feeling it can be a hidden agenda from his, with his family. Well, and with all of us, this could be, this could be straight up, if we were to look at it in a really positive sense, but not anything to do with him, the happy family of the USA. This could be the United States of America. But with him, I have to stick to the place where I think he's getting a divorce. And that's emotionally weighing on him. Okay, so mental body, yeah, this further reinforces that. With the Knight of Cups, this drives me nuts when my cards do that, sorry. When they flip up a little. It's drier now, with the heater on all the time, so things are not working as well. But anyway, back to the Knight of Cups. With the Knight of Cups in the mental position, like, mental nervous system, he's making offers and he's doing everything he can in order to get what he wants. He may be trying to renegotiate something. He may be thinking a lot about renegotiating something with Melania, because of course, we know that their marriage is transactional and always has been. That might not have been the reason she married him in the get-go, but wait a minute, she was a gold digger from the get-go, so I'm not gonna spin that any other way because it's too obvious. But with the Knight of Cups, maybe she has a lover and he's thinking about it. There's that possibility. On a health level, just mentally, he has addictions. We know that. And this card is all about really hiding them. This is also a card of lymphatic issues. So I think we can see that his nervous system isn't functioning well because of a lymphatic issue. And it can also be exhaustion. And with the Knights and the Aces, we don't go to astrological signs. We go to the element. So, swords, air, communication, and cups are, water, and emotions, of course, relationships. Okay, so back to, let's keep this going. His destiny that's hanging over him, we have the Four of Wands reversed. So again, here we go, the broken home, the lack of communication. Now, I'm reading this on Tuesday because I always have to be a day ahead because I post a day early, and I have to make sure that if my internet goes down, the videos are there ready for you guys. But what I witnessed last night with him swearing in or having that confirmation ceremony, whatever, of Amy Coney Barrett at the White House, that was completely out of integrity. Because this card straight up are events. Well, reversed, this is a very bad event that didn't go the way it was supposed to. The president is not supposed to have anything to do with the process of bringing in the Supreme Court. the justices. The people are supposed to, I mean, they can say who they want, but then the process of getting them in and the process of swearing them in and the whole confirmation, that it is not supposed to happen in the White House. But he did. And it was all on display. So this is terrible. The health issues with this card are really, they're not usually that bad, but it can be using others and, projecting their self-hatred onto others, which he did. What he did last night with the White House and with Amy Coney Barrett and Clarence Thomas. Ugh. Remember Anita Hill? Remember that? That guy's been sitting on the Supreme Court, even in spite of all that, years ago. I'm old enough to remember what happened to her when she was very, very young. So there's all that last night, and that was another super spreader event. And so to him, it's like a big middle finger to the Democrats. That's what he's doing there. Okay, and then for what he's doing with the High Priestess reversed, he's not listening. He's not listening to anybody else. That thing I've seen on the side of his head before, that it might be, an implant that, like a cochlear implant that helps. It's either something that helps him with his hearing, or it's something to help stimulate his brain because he has had a stroke. There's that possibility. And with his future being the moon, well, he needs to navigate some unconscious realms where he's been very afraid of going. This can also be the card of insanity, when it's reversed, but, on a health level, again, the moon, lymphatic system. It can have to do with being addicted to sleeping pills. There's that. At least sleep issues. So let's layer the Lenormand and see what happens. Okay, so this is more about rallies. He's still out doing his thing. Lying, spreading lies as he's at his rallies. His challenge is that his reputation and honor is gone. Except for, the people that are his loyal followers, of this cult leader. His reputation is shot. It's gone. Emotionally, he just wants to fight. He's ready for the battle. Mentally, yes, these cards go together very well. He's looking for somebody to commit to him. The karma that's being, that's hanging over him is that we are watching him. He is being watched by the FBI and all of the other intelligence agencies. What he's doing, he's trying to seduce. In the future, nope, you have to draw more cards. I get this card a lot. I think I got this card for yesterday, or maybe it was when I did his full moon reading. Now, the flowers card in the Lenormand, it can sometimes be a recovery. It can also be an allergic reaction. So let's draw some more cards because I don't know which it is. Is it recovery or allergic reaction or something else? Or is it a gift or an invitation that he's afraid that will come out, gifts that he has received? Something shocking that will betray him. Okay, what is that? About the COVID virus. Oh, well, just in the news. Something's going to come out in the news about the COVID virus. Actually, I guess it should go this way, because, well, no, I drew it this way, in this order. So if it were his future, crazy guy that's received gifts that will come out, receive gifts that are very shocking and that will complicate his presidential run, bid, whatever, and be a betrayal. It has to do with the COVID virus and news coming out about that. Yeah, COVID virus. The darkness. So the news will have to do with the COVID virus and the darkness, because let's see, the dark side is on the side of the cross, which is his. Okay, so the light of the news will come out, and oh, here, okay, we can fit this in. This will work. There we go. Okay, so what has been hidden in the past, this is his future, where he's trying to seduce everybody. This is like the realm of his cult followers who, oh, look at you, you're doing everything right, though, thank you, the chosen one, God sent him. Well, some surprise. This is a surprise that's going to come out that is shocking, and he'll feel like it's a betrayal, but it's actually a betrayal to anyone who's ever had COVID, and it's a betrayal to all of us who are trying to keep from getting COVID. And it will come out in the news. The light of the news will come out, and it will show his darkness and his lack of taking responsibility for our nation and for our, healing. This goes back to, his interview with Bob Woodward, where he always tried to hide it. Okay, so so besides that lack of self-responsibility, I want to know more about, okay, so again, the health of the United States. Maybe it's his health. No, it's the health of the United States. And our ability to actually improve the situation, the way he's handled it. He's handled it like Bolsonaro has in Brazil, and we're not doing good and they're not doing good. It's not, yeah. Okay, so his not taking self-responsibility or responsibility for his part in it. I mean, the plan to take care of any pandemic was put in place by Obama and Biden, and that was there for him, and he threw it out. It's like he jumped ship on us. And what he did was just for his own selfish financial goals. And the fact that he didn't bring it out sooner, and he blocked it. That's what's going to be. I don't know if that'll be the thing that'll be out on this day, on Thursday, or if it'll be in the news all week and then over the weekend. But in this time frame of this week and out through the weekend, I think that's what's going to be out into the news. Because again, we have the news here. This can be the news sometimes too. But most often, this little guy, the writer, he's either deliveries or news. This can be like your mailman. This could have to do with Louis DeJoy as well. This could be his ploy to slow down the mail. You know, he created subterfuge with that, and he needs to take self-responsibility for that, but he won't. So yeah, there's some obstacle because of something he said. So maybe, now this is verbal, maybe there's another tape that'll be released. Maybe this is the delivery of another tape, another recording that can come out from Bob Woodward. Because he said he was just going to release a little bit at a time. I still wish that guy would have, you know, he sat on that information since March, and I just feel like that's an atrocious thing to do. He should have busted him in the beginning because a lot of people have died since then. So that's just, I mean, that's my human judgment on that. So I think that's all I have, though, for Trump on this day. It's, you know, it's that same pattern with him. It's always complicated. It's always, you know, he complicates everything. But if you just follow the money, it's always about the money with him. His goal is always about the money. So we can expect to know something more about that on either Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, maybe even over the weekend. Okay, well, thanks you guys for hanging in there with me again. Okay, take care. Bye.